Hello, future toppers. Let's make maths simple, intuitive, and fun together. So, we got wholesome new problem which says let the function f of x equals to this be not differentiable at 2 points x equals to this and this. Okay, then the distance of the point alpha comma beta from the line this. So, look at this. Whenever you are trying to solve the differentiability question, no, you can go with the mathematical approach or the graphical approach. These are the two methods by which you can proceed. So suppose that if I'll ask you to draw the graph of this function, you will find it complicated. Why? Because if I'll give you only polynomial function, you can draw the graph. If I'll give you only trigonometric, you can draw the graph. But it is combined. It is combination of both polynomial function as well as trigonometric function. So for this specific question, we will go with the mathematical approach. Okay. Now, you know that the polynomial function is differentiable at every point and it is continuous as well. It's a smooth curve. You know that trigonometric function is also a smooth curve, so it is differentiable and continuous at all the point. But look at this. We have problem with this modulus thing. Okay, the mod is applicable over here, the mod is applicable over here. First we will try to crack down the cos. So suppose that f of x is x square minus 1 and x square minus ax plus 2 plus cos of mod x. So first we will try to find out critical points. So critical points are the points at which function will change its definition. Okay, critical points. First we will focus on the cos. You know that critical function means what? The point at which function will change its definition. And you know that if you are dealing with a function, suppose it is g of x equals to mod x, and you know that mod x becomes x for x greater than equal to 0, and it becomes minus x for less than 0, correct? But look at this, just think about the cos. So if I will talk to cos of x means x greater than equal to 0, so it will behave the same, means it is this thing. And cos of minus x if x is less than 0, don't you think that this definition will be upgraded and will look like x for x less than equal to less than 0? So the cos function does not reflect any kind of deviation, means cos function is differentiable everywhere. Now the last hope is on only the polynomial function. This also is continuous everywhere, so everything depends upon this. So first, you know that it is a modulus function, so it will change its definition at the point at which it will become 0. So like look at this, suppose this is the quadratic, so after this point it becomes negative na. After before this point it became negative, so its graph will look like this. If you will put mod on it, it will become this. Okay, so we need to find out the point at which the function becomes 0, means we have to find out the roots. Okay, as it is mentioned that already we are having 2 as the first root, 2 maybe this. Now we have to find out who is beta. Okay, so first try to find out who is a. Okay, so you know that 2 will be the root of this function, so can I write x square minus ax plus 2 equals to 0? So 2 is the root, so it will become 4 minus 2a plus 2. So a becomes what? 1. If a is 1, sorry, 6, sorry, a is 3, a becomes 3. So if a is 3, your function will look like what? H of x will look like x square minus 3x plus 2. So we got x square minus 2x minus x plus 2. So x minus 2, x minus 1. So the critical points are what? 1 and 2. You know that 2 is alpha, so beta will become 1. Okay, so you got your alpha, you got your beta. Now we need to find out what? The distance of the alpha comma beta from the line, this. So distance will become what? Point satisfaction upon root under a square plus b square. So alpha is 2. So satisfy the point. Point satisfaction upon root under a square. 12 square is 144 and then 25. So 169. Okay, so it will become 13, 24, 34, 39. So it will become 39 by 13. So it is 3. So the required distance is 3. I hope the idea is clear and you guys can handle similar situations. So see you guys in the next session of MathFlix.